There we are.
Otherwise, I'll
we're away.
start again.
Are we on?
Yeah.
We're on. Good evening, everyone. My name's Jeff, and this is.
I'm Glenn. How you going?
How long have you been Glenn for?
About 60 odd years.
We've both got beards and we're feeling fine. This is the Friday Frothy. Grab yourself some froths. We'll be back in a minute.
Guys, off my views. You're listening to the Friday Frothy. What a fantastic show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Frothy Bar on a Friday night. Glennie, my old mate, how are you, mate?
Pretty lively, old mate. We've had a couple of fly-ins tonight.
But before we go there, we've had some technical difficulties as well.
Difficulties.
No, it's not. It's lovely.
We've been a little bit balmy down in Hobart today, mate. It's very nice.
It's been a warm day and
It's been pretty good.
Very unusual. We've got a special guest in the Frothy tonight.
We
Not only have we got
lovely lady,
Leah Scove,
well, we've got the makeup artist
and the producer.
Yeah, I'm here.
And by the way, I can actually comment now. I think the producer did a hell of a job on
yes, it's been
last
2 weeks.
show.
We interviewed Carol
Thanks,
Giannotti.
mate.
I don't know if you
he
know
did
him.
a great job, and gee, I was worried that I might get back in the seat tonight, to be fair, but no, I'm back.
Seat's yours.
I am too.
So, unfortunately, you've got to put up with me, but anyway,
But I've got my mum.
we have.
My mum.
We've got Mum.
My mum, Mrs. Payne.
She's flown
she's
down.
in here.
She's done a few triple somersaults and that coming up to the Frothy Bar tonight. She's flown down from Vegas.
Oh, I tell you, she could have been Carol Giannotti because she was a bit of a 10-pin bowler
She
back
was
in
a
the day.
10-pin bowler and I believe a
Weren't ya?
netballer, a champion netballer.
Oh,
So we might even have her on later.
she's a snooker player.
Snooker player.
How are you?
Mate, I've been good. Just getting through this week and looking forward to going to
Having a cruise.
Queensland.
Nice work.
So
Hey,
we're going on a bit of a cruise, yeah.
Just
little
for
cruise.
just for people out there, as I said, my name's Jeff. This is Glenn. We do the Friday Frothy, and we talk sports, Glenn.
All sports.
All sports.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
And you're probably asking yourself a question: why are these guys wearing an orange and red T-shirt
Well,
tonight?
you could ask that, Jeff.
But I don't know if we're going to tell.
Well, we're not. But no.
We will tell. We will tell.
Tell them the story, mate. Why are we wearing the Boomers and the Oklahoma State
Cowboys.
Yeah. Referring not in Australia, mate, is it?
Oh, hello. What's
Hello.
going on there?
Oh,
I'm just watching you.
Oh, nice. The reason for that, Gleno, is because Donnie and Michelle, good mates of ours, we met on a cruise 1 year from
Michelle.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
One goes for the Sooners, and
they're
that's Donnie.
That's Donnie.
And Michelle goes for Oklahoma.
Loves a punt, Donnie.
And last weekend was the very last time that those two were going to play against each other because Oklahoma State is changing divisions. They're going to a different conference, I believe.
Well, I didn't know that, but anyway.
So it was the last game, and remember we've talked to the Sooner guys before,
We
Terry
did.
and
the
the mob.
boys over there, and we're joining them now because you got beards now.
Well,
They all had beards.
They did
and
too. You got a video there of the Sooner.
the Sooner boys.
No, it's the wagon. You know, the wagon that goes out every time they get a touchdown.
Yes.
It goes out and about. So
The Sooner wagon.
The Sooner wagon.
Here it
Sooner
comes.
Big deal, isn't it?
Here it comes.
it's huge.
Massive.
Hundreds, 100,000 plus.
That's right. I mean, we're talking college gridiron, and we're talking 100,000 people, which we got at our AFL this
Yes.
year.
Yeah, there it is. Look.
And there it is. This wagon.
Here it is again.
That's the
So
Sooner
we're,
wagon. Yeah. You guys can't see that, so sorry about that.
pretty special, isn't it?
Here it is again.
There it
It's
is,
smaller.
It's a big deal.
There it is.
Here it is again.
There it is.
Smaller.
So
Shrinking.
Donnie and Michelle, congratulations. But these guys got up, I believe, and they don't do that.
So Michelle will be wrapped.
Yes, they don't do that
be
very
wrapped.
often, but they did.
Well, that's
so
right. And we're hoping, Michelle, that some of the lower sides in our AFL football down here, North Melbourne Hawthorn, they'll start to rise up the ladder, and Mrs. Payne over here, Desley, She is one-eyed Carlton. We might even have a little talk about
There's two
Carlton
Mrs.
later.
Paynes in the house.
Well, there is.
Oh, there is two Mrs. Paynes. Yeah, well,
That's confusing.
we have to might say junior and senior.
And let's just do a quick
Can we
shout
do
out.
that?
We're doing a family thing,
Yeah.
you know, because Darren, Karen, and April, and probably Steve are
Steve,
going to have a
they're
look.
out
So
there.
hello, guys.
Yes.
And Renee and Shane will probably jump on and say hello.
Yes,
So it's
well,
a very
we love
family
them,
affair.
and we'll
So
see you up there
Yes.
very soon.
Yes.
And it's Renee's birthday
You better
coming
watch
up
saying
too.
family
Happy
affair when you come
birthday.
from Tasmania.
Happy
So,
birthday,
That's a pretty
Renee.
tricky
But you
statement
might
to
be
make,
lucky
yeah.
if you want to get on tonight. You might
Family
be lucky
affair.
because
No, wrong choice of words.
the telephone's going to be jammed with people trying to get on
I
tonight.
tell you what, if you're a North Melbourne supporter, please give me a call, or a Hawthorn supporter.
Oh yes,
Give
yes.
us a call, chat to us where
Well,
we're
yes,
heading.
I've got a I think we're heading in the right direction.
You got a phone number there? You can chat.
have to
Oh,
be heading.
yeah, absolutely.
So look,
Hang on a second.
actually, what I will say is that, as
Here
you
it
said,
comes.
anyone that wants to get on and talk about any sport tonight, we got our number up there in a minute. I'm putting a lot of pressure
Yeah,
on.
it's very
the
slow,
producer.
Chico. Here we go.
So when
it's happening.
when you see the number come across the screen, viewers,
03
Just,
6128
just ring up.
3834.
and,
Dial
and
now.
send through, and you can talk to very, right up with it with her.
Hey,
Sport.
hey, I don't have an out with it tonight, but I do have a bit of
we
sad.
haven't yet.
No, I have a bit of sad news though.
Oh, that's no
I'd
good.
like to pass on to you. Our good mate, he's up here behind us.
Yes, Toddy.
He's lost his drive.
He has lost his drive. I knew that, and
Ooh.
we watched the Bathurst, mate, and he was with his team and that, and he's pulled the pin.
Well, he hasn't pulled the pin.
no, not him. He's the other
Courtney. Courtney Act. He's coming in as the new driver for the team,
Yeah.
and he brings with him the Snowy River Caravan sponsorship.
Okay.
And I reckon they've taken him because of that reason, because he's got a lot of dollars coming in sponsorship.
Right. So where's
You
that
know
leave
what I
Toddy?
think?
It doesn't leave Todd anywhere at the moment. He's talking about maybe doing some rally driving, or he's going to try and get a co-driver's seat to co-drive at Bathurst and things. But
Well, he might have to do what the guy that won Bathurst this year. He's
Richard Stanaway,
Yes, he might have to go down that path.
yeah,
And as you said, he wasn't going anywhere, and then all of a sudden he wins Bathurst.
I reckon they should hitch a snowy caravan
Well, he's
to each of the supercars and send them round Bathurst. See how they go.
well, yes.
the problem is with
An
that
interesting race.
is that if you're not in a competitive car, you can't win races.
No.
And unfortunately Todd's been with BJR, he's been with now these guys, Cool Drive and stuff, and the cars just aren't as competitive as what they need to be.
All we can say, Todd, if you're out there, probably got plenty of time at the moment to have a look at us boys. But look, we wish you the best, mate, and we hope that whatever your future holds, that it's back behind a V8 supercar, mate.
He's talking about maybe doing some rally driving.
Well, yeah, it's pretty dangerous, isn't there? Rally driving, as we know. But
We did speak to him about rally driving and asked him
Yeah.
if he's did it before, and he said no, he hadn't done any rally
he's
driving.
He's
So,
only 26 too, isn't he?
yeah, he's somewhere in there.
He looks like he's like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Did you hear that, Todd? You look 18.
There you go. You look 18. Is it?
Very young.
Are we actually
Very young.
on Facebook, Al, or not? Just asking.
I have no idea.
I don't think it is.
It's streaming somewhere to Facebook, so I tried to.
But
It's
you
not.
know.
Well, I don't know what to do about that. And it's
So
too late,
we've had a fair bit go on this week, mate. We've had in sport, we've had the great. We'll talk about it in a minute. The great Ronald Dale. He had
Ron
his
Barassi. State funeral
state
today.
funeral today, and that was a massive thing in Melbourne. Actually, throughout Australia, it was televised, of course. And he wasn't just a great footballer, a great coach, but I did watch parts of it today. I had a chance,
Yep.
and
What was
he
that?
was also a great person.
Ron Barassi.
Ron Barassi.
Yes.
Ronald Dale.
So there was many there.
It was absolutely packed.
It
and,
was.
and the people that they had, you obviously had your normal suspects, your Maguires and Gary Lyons that played there, and all the club greats that spoke about the great man. And
There he is with Kenny Peace.
yeah, there's Kenny, our great Kenny Peace
Kenny
that
Peace.
we've had on. And if you're out there, Ken, I hope you're well.
Yeah. Wish you well, Ken.
Yeah, well. And but look, it was a really good thing that they had on in Melbourne, and.
So give us you would know. Give us a bit of background. I'll run you through this, right? So Ron Barassi played 253 games, AFL football, VFL football. He coached 515 games and he won 10 premierships. So
He did.
who did he play? Who did he play with? What was his deal? Give us a bit of veracity.
Right. Okay. So he played. So his father originally was in the war.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first. I think you could help me here, Desley. I think Ronald Dale Barassi, his father, was the first person to go to Brook,
Oh, really?
and he was the first. And unfortunately he died.
Yep.
And so he was 5 years old, Ronald Dale,
Yep.
as a baby. So he only had him and mum. And so he grew up without a dad. And of course, with the war and everything, obviously his father, sorry, I skipped a little bit there. His dad played in a premiership, I believe, before he went away for Melbourne Football Club. And that was where Ronald Dale got his, that was the passion behind it all. So he was through his father before he went to war, and obviously didn't see his dad come back. He was only a kid. But that was the whole thing behind Ron Barassi being at the Melbourne Footy Club, and the rest is history. So he went on to obviously, coach. Oh, sorry, play at Melbourne.
And
He
then
didn't
coach.
play. He came back to Melbourne. He
Is there anything you don't know about football and people?
probably not a lot, but then he went on to the great Carlton, and he coached the Blues to premierships, and then of course he went on to North Melbourne, and around the 70s, 76,
Yep.
77 had the great.
Nice time there.
All the greats there, I was going to mention Barry Cable. I'm not meant to do that anymore now, but no, he had all the greats, the David Denchers, all the Croswells, every great that you could think of played at that club. So he got North Melbourne up. The great Sam Kikovich.
Yes, the cacker.
Got through all that
It's streamed
time.
to Facebook, but it won't go live till tomorrow night
There you go.
because we set up as the 11th. And
So, so basically, viewers, he
So
got
it's still
through
gonna
that, and he then he went to Sydney, and then of course he coached at Sydney. Tried to get them up because when they left South Melbourne and went up to and became the Swans, they're a basket case, as we've heard when we've interviewed others that have been up there. David Rees-Jones.
Yep.
Remember when we spoke to the great David Rees-Jones?
Yep.
So he's done everything, but not only that, the biggest thing I got out of that funeral bit today, it wasn't always just about, apparently he was a very inquisitive guy, and he'd go up in the street and talk to people, and he'd ask them questions, and not just about their life, but he was a giving person,
So,
very passionate person.
what was his connection? Sorry to interrupt, but what was his connection to Tasmania? Because he had a restaurant here.
Well, Gary Baker. So Gary Baker, the Bull Baker, which you've met,
which we've interviewed.
You've interviewed, and
Yep.
you've met Gary, and
Yep.
we've been to his restaurant at Rockwall.
Yep.
When he had Rockwall in Salamanca, and Gary Baker and the great Ronald Dale, they ran that together to start.
So
it.
that was just the footy team guys getting together in Tasmania.
Yeah,
to
well,
run a restaurant.
obviously the Bull Baker was the ruckman for played
Melbourne.
at Footscray and then Melbourne, and it was under Brass, and obviously they were very close knit. They were obviously he had. I mean, if you talk about after these AFL players, there's not anyone that wouldn't say anything bad about Ronald Dale. Even to the fact that before he died, if you go back a couple of years ago, someone did something in the street. I don't know if they were robbing something, and he grabbed hold of him, and he was an older man then. He still had it.
Had a go.
Yeah, he was a wonderful person.
Just two things.
R.I.P.
Yeah, yes. Just two things, Glennie. First of all, hello, Juanita.
Juanita, now Desley, Juanita's from WA, so we got a WA. She's a lovely girl.
Yes.
And how are you, Juanita?
Always joins us, and she did say, hi. Well, that's you. What about them Rugby League Pacific Cup? What about the Rugby League Pacific Cup? I believe that was New Zealand. I'm gathering.
Rugby League.
Cracker. Was it Juanita?
Did they beat us, Juanita? Can you give us a feedback on it?
Australia did no good at all.
Australia in the Rugby League.
And the second thing is, I've just found out, guys, if you're watching on Facebook Live tomorrow night, don't ring us because we're not here.
No.
So basically what's happened is we've scheduled the Facebook feed to be on tomorrow night, so you'll get this.
Oh, it's not my fault.
We won't be live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had actually the producer.
I pressed
there,
the wrong
sorry,
button.
yes, I'm sorry, my great wife. She just mentioned there and just showed me that it's got nothing to do with sport, but a very talented person that was on the music show, that Johnny Ruffo, and anyway, he passed.
Oh, really?
So he'd been battling cancer for God knows how many years now, and we thought he was coming out the other end. So again, it seems morbid, doesn't it? Ron Barassi and the young fella there.
Oh, well.
There you go.
I'm going to fix that by saying Glenn Maxwell.
Now we can talk about something exciting. Glennie Maxwell, the greatest. We both watched it, haven't we?
New Zealand won it. Aussies didn't score a point in the
ODI
final.
Greatest
Yes.
ODI 50.
Sorry, I'm interrupting again. Sorry, mate.
What do we do?
Juanita just said New Zealand won. The Aussies didn't score a point in the final.
No.
Go New Zealand.
Yeah. They're no good.
They're no good. They're no good. Well done, Juanita. I hope you're
no,
well.
well done.
But we're going to talk about the Aussies and the cricket because
They do
Glenn Maxwell,
beautiful.
mate.
Glenn Maxwell. Sensational. I'm telling you, he went out. They were gone. Now you stayed up. You said
I was
to me
watching
before we just off air. You
Yep.
just mentioned what were they 7 for what?
7 for 91.
Yeah, okay.
They were out. They were done. And
Done.
they were chasing 291, I think it was, against who they
Let's
came
say
with?
no hope. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. And
No hope.
No hope at all. Maxwell comes in and I'm thinking, and I actually said, this guy's going to have to hit 200. And there's no way in the world he's going to hit 200. So I went to bed. But I woke up every half hour and I thought, oh, okay, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. And then I slept through. And I woke up in the morning and I saw it on Facebook and I thought, you are cracking
the
jokes.
poor bugger. He's got cramp. I think
We
he
got
got
it.
to
You
about
got the video of
170.
Maxwell?
I think he got to about 112 or 100 and something, 70. He might have been around that. He got cramp. I think he got cramp in the calf. He got cramp in the toe. He got cramp in the arm.
Here he is.
He got cramp in the hamstrings, and then he got it in the other leg, and then he just collapsed.
He
He
was
was that hot.
Down he goes.
There
on
he
the back,
goes.
straight
He's down.
up, and
I think he was going to do the
Back
dolphin
down.
there. Was he going to do the dolphin? He looked like he was going to do the dolphin. I reckon they brought the pickle juice out to him. Pickle juice, because he was totaled, mate. I've never seen a guy stand there and just wax his wrists,
Yeah.
and he was
And just
hitting 6,
flicking 'em.
4, 6. He couldn't run. He couldn't get to the other
Did you
end,
see
so he was just hitting boundaries.
That's unreal.
The best, not by what we're saying. This is by the people that play with him. People that were at the ground said it was the best 50 ODI.
128 balls.
The highest score, by the way, too, 200
Yeah.
in history.
201. He's the third person to get a double century.
And he hit
I
the
think.
6 off the last ball. He hit a 6 to get his 200.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's incredible.
So,
So, do you think he actually going off that? Do you think he could?
there you go.
Do
There.
you think he could get in the test side? He's not too. It doesn't matter how old you are. Why couldn't they put him in the test side?
I
if
reckon
he's
they're
playing
mad.
like that?
I reckon they're mad if they don't.
Well, remember
But
David Warner?
they dropped him.
Well, I'd give him another go, would you?
That's stupid.
Because what's his name? Green at the moment as a
Yeah, he's not-
He's up and down, isn't he? And
He's not performing.
I know Test cricket's different, but I think he's worth a shot.
I don't.
We go.
Yeah, I do agree and I don't agree. I don't think Test cricket is that different. Baseball.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
baseball. Now England, well done.
Yeah.
If there's any Poms out there, well done.
It's in the dictionary.
Because the baseball did you really good. You won one game.
It's in the dictionary.
Yeah,
How long's
Baseball.
yeah, but they won one game,
I know.
and then
is
they
it?
went home. Well done.
He said, what is it?
Bloody
Baseball.
baseball.
Do you reckon?
No, it's baseball,
Do you
isn't
reckon
it?
they're going to? Do you reckon we'll get all phone calls in a minute because I'm going to get abused? Well, they'll be coming through, probably from Kent and all those places over there.
What's his name?
What?
The coach. England coach.
Oh,
McCullum.
from McCallum, yeah.
So-
From he's a Kiwi, but Juanita.
He's-
McCallum.
he's gone-
baseball.
he's
What's
gone-
he doing?
He's
What's
gone to
Baz
coach
doing?
England, and he's trying to get their test team to play like a one-day game,
Yeah, well, that didn't work.
and they all just get out. So,
Yeah,
Aw,
yeah.
that's a shame.
so they're no good,
No good.
mate. You didn't see this, but Angelo Matthews from Sri Lanka, he's the captain
Yeah.
for Sri Lanka.
Yeah,
He got out. He lost his wicket, got timed out.
I've never heard of it.
You know why? You know why you've never heard of it? Because it's never been done.
Well, there you go.
So what happened is they've lost a wicket. He's grabbed his bat, he's grabbed his helmet, and he's walking out to the crease.
And they said, you're timed out.
No, and he realises his helmet's broken.
Ah.
So it's part of the rules, but
It is part of the rules. I've seen it.
then it's the same as
Poms are listening.
it's the same as the man cad,
Yeah.
right? It's a rule, but
It's a rule.
you don't do it, right? So what happens is his helmet's broken, it needs repairs. It's taken him 3 minutes or something to get out onto the pitch. The Bangladesh captain comes up to the umpire and
He's
says,
gone,
"You're
out.
He's expired,"
You're expired.
and
You're gone.
he's walked him.
How good's that?
Didn't even get to have a bat.
It's a
I
little
reckon
bit.
it should
It's a,
I reckon it should be 25 seconds just to make it more interesting.
Make him run.
It's a little bit like Johnny Bairstow walking out of your crease,
Yes.
and it is part of the rule, son. You're going to wait till the umpire says over,
You got a picture of him?
and he's
mate?
out.
It's a-
You're gone.
Yeah. You know, I'm just you know.
So how good's that?
Hey, how good is that?
So we
my
got
job.
we
I'll
got one
focus on
back.
mine,
So
mate.
the good thing is it wasn't about Australia this time with the controversial because let's face it, we copped it. They give us a dig too. The Poms going into the 50 over. Where did that get you?
I'll tell you what, I'll ask you a question, I'll ask myself a question, I'll ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Australia were, 4 games down in the World Cup?
Yeah,
we
were
were
looking.
we're on the
probably-
bottom. We were dismal.
Well, I thought we were going home with England.
There's a chance we might win.
We'll go close. I reckon
Well, we're
India.
going to play
India
Bangladesh next.
we should do them. We'll beat them. But India,
It'll be India, Australia.
they're going to be hard to beat. But I'll tell you what, Glenn Maxwell, Warner's he's been playing
How
okay.
good has he been?
He's been brilliant. So
All those
if they
people
can
who wanted
and
him
Smith,
gone.
Smith didn't play in the last game, so hello. I mean, there's a big chance there.
What are your
mate.
thoughts on that? Everyone wanted Warner to go, get him out of the team, he's no good, and all of a sudden he's going great.
He is, especially in that cricket, and I think when he comes back for the test in Sydney, that will be his last, and because it's where he's from.
Does it have to be if he
Yeah,
performs?
you
You reckon it
the
does?
test cricket. I think he always said when he was at the Lords,
Kangaroos. Normal.
no, when he was playing in England, he said he said I want to get back and play the last game
Yes, in front of
at the
home soil.
SCG in front of my home crowd.
Yeah.
And good on him. He's been a star, and Father Time doesn't wait for anyone. I mean, when he's been around a long time, and he will still. I don't know if he'll still. He could keep playing ODI, won't he, in 2020? Because that's how he started, and that's how he got his. He wasn't even in the Sydney side. He wasn't in the New South Wales side originally when he started. And he was in the test side because of the way he brutalised the ball.
Flamboyant.
So,
Like that.
his bat's bigger than
Like
that.
that? Flamboyant.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, how's that?
No.
What's going on over here?
So if anyone thinks they're...
Squeezing pimples.
Hey?
You're squeezing pimples. What's going on over here?
There's a big one under my armpit. In my armpit.
You guys are so lucky you can't see what we can see.
That might be Joe Root's head when they left. And
I think it's an ingrown hair.
I'm glad I've got glasses on because I don't want to get splattered in
There's
the
a
eyes.
hair in it. I just think that might be an ingrown hair. You have to look at it tomorrow, Jeff.
Dear me.
Look
Dear
at
me.
it. Look at it later.
Hey, I'm just going to quickly race through
You are.
some tennis and then we're going to have a talk about the Melbourne Cup, mate. We'll get on to that.
God, I will not.
First of all, your favourite, my favourite, everyone's favourite, the Milkman. Do you know the Milkman?
Yes.
John the Milkman Millman. Oh no, she's got tweezers. Don't do it. This is going to hurt.
Oh, there's actually blood on the stage.
If you hear a yell, this is what it's about. Oh, come
it's
on,
gotta
guys, stop it.
God. Anyway,
He's retiring. 34-year-old.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
that's gone.
Yeah, Leah got it for the tweezers.
That's what we do
Thanks,
on this
Leah.
show. We got pain. We got
Anything else?
yeah.
That's why we got her for hair and makeup.
That's the makeup artist. This is what she gets paid the big bucks for too.
For us, mate, not
My
her.
ingrown hair is gone.
Ingrown hair gone.
Anyway, guys, the Milkman is retiring. If you want to see John Millman for one more
Nice
time,
work.
he's going to the
But he's
Australian
not
Open.
that old, is he?
34.
Is he really?
34.
I didn't realise he was.
And
that old.
coincidentally,
Yes.
his highest ranking in Australia was 34.
There you go.
I've just blown your socks off, haven't I?
You have. You, yeah.
Yeah. He's socksless.
David King's number 34.
He was. Yes. Yes, he was.
It's got nothing to do with anything.
So that's it. The Milkman's he's retiring.
Oh, there you go.
His last.
Okay, well, fair,
And the other guy who probably should retire is your mate, our mate, everyone's mate, Nick Kyrgios.
Kyrgios, what's he doing? Have
Well, because of injury, he hasn't played all year. He's missed every Grand Slam, and no one really
He's
cares.
a young man, isn't he?
But he's actually going to be doing some tennis commentating
Interesting.
For the ATP Championships, I think it is,
Okay.
or ATP Finals in tomorrow.
Ugh,
No, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. So,
But he's not finishing though, is he?
oh, I think he's finished. He's out of the top 100 now.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'd be surprised. Hey, listen, we're going to talk Melbourne Cup. Before we do, I've just got to play a very quick video, Glenn. I'll put it on Facebook.
yeah.
And it's the Hot Wheels team.
Oh,
And
I think we just had a little look at it.
they've broken the world record for the biggest jump ever in a car.
They've jumped over the bridge, haven't they? They've gone from the.
They've gone further than the
They've
bridge.
gone from Rose Bay to over to the
They've
other
gone
side.
from-
They landed in the Botanical Gardens.
He's gone from Brisbane and Sydney, mate. That's what he's done. Chuck it up, Al. Let's
But
have a
not a
quick look
jump
at
up
this.
Sydney,
Have a look
huh?
at this, guys. This is incredible.
There you go.
And here we go at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have a look at him.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Banana.
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Look at it.
God,
it looks like it's
anything
off the A&P.
actual real Hot Wheels, he's in trouble.
Looks like he's on the Empire State
Every time they
Building.
use one of his Hot Wheels
Straight
tracks,
down.
the cars always...
Hello.
I'd be getting the brakes right now.
He can't get out. Here he goes.
There you go. Woo! And Jixer has it.
That is still good. What do you reckon? That
What's
is
the name of
huge.
the car in the Gypsy
I'm not mucking around. And I said the fridge.
The
Is
General
it close?
The General.
Yeah, the General
General Lee. Yeah,
I reckon he's just jumped the
I think
Tasman
the
Bridge.
General Lee might have been able to do a better job, actually.
No.
Well, you never know.
That's like
There
Desley
we go.
coming in. Was that
And
like your
over.
landing coming in? You can't see this, Desley. That was like your landing coming in from.
That's how they land here
Right.
in Tasmania. That's how you come
That's how
down.
you come in.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
hit
plant
that
'em
bump
hard.
just as you come in, don't you?
You've got to plant them hard.
Just over the oyster farm there. Just goes bang.
Barilla Bay.
Brilla Bay,
Yeah.
oyster farm. That's
Oyster Farm. So there you go, guys. That's the world record
Ah.
for the longest jump
it.
ever.
Very good, Seth.
That's not Evil Knievel. That's Hot Wheels.
Evil Cleveland.
Well, Glennie,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a huge fan. I didn't bet on the Melbourne Cup.
No, I didn't.
I'd
but,
like to know if anyone out there had a win.
Yeah, look.
Actually, just before you do, Philly rings me, right, our cricket consultant, and he says, Jeff, you're having a bet on the cup. And I said, nah, I'm not, mate. He said, get on number 3. I said, number 3 is going to be the winner. And I said, why is that?
Sure
He said,
is.
I like number 3.
Because he likes Shiraz, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Was that
That's what
what
it was
it's called?
called.
Oh, was it?
How did you know that?
Because I'm very good.
Didn't it win, number 3?
Glenn memorised the
No,
field.
it didn't. I just used that.
What was the
because
winning number of the horse?
The winner?
Yeah.
It's,
What was his number?
Well, I don't bloody know. I don't know his
Can you,
number.
hang on, can you play the Melbourne Cup clip for me? Because I'm sure it was number 3.
Well, let's have a crack at this.
Let's have a
shall we?
look. I'm sure it was number 3. If it's not, Philly, I apologise because I'm...
Yes, it was. It was number 3.
Well, here it comes now.
No, without a fight. No,
It is.
without a fight,
Without
won
a
it.
fight.
Yeah,
but-
which was
yeah.
number 3.
But
What
he's
was
way out in
Shiraz?
front now. There, look at him.
Who's Shiraz then?
Well, Shiraz came third.
Ah, look at him.
Sorry. So that's where I got the 3 from. Sorry.
He streaks,
But
he's
Shiraz
streaking
came third.
ahead.
It wasn't VB. He didn't come anywhere.
He's got clothes on and he's
And,
streaking ahead.
You've got another one.
Carlton
here
Dry
about
didn't get
the jump.
anywhere.
Is there something happening at the jump of the start of the race?
No,
You
Yeah,
might have
well,
got 2.
no. you
there was a
shouldn't
few. Yeah, there was a. Yeah, Salcombe. Oh,
I'm
he
going to
was
play that
Salcombe.
anyway. What's
But Salcombe,
No, it's not, was
Salcombe
it?
jumped poorly out of the barriers. But
Did you have a bet?
No, I don't bet on Cup. No, I have,
Very smart.
but I
It's too
didn't. No,
hard.
it's
Very
hard.
smart.
It
No,
is
that's
hard,
the
but,
Caulfield Cup.
Ah,
That's when he won the Caulfield Cup.
right.
Well, there you go, Glennie. That's the Caulfield Cup. Look at him go. He was a bit tight.
But that's what I mean.
Just gets up.
He got the double, so that's Mark Sahara. He got the double, mate.
Are you impressed? I got the Melbourne Cup and the Caulfield Cup there.
He got that, and he also won the Cup last year on.
He did. Berserker.
No,
No, that was me.
yeah, you're a berserker.
I was the Berserker.
We'll have a little talk about it anyway.
Yes.
Here we go. Right, this is the results. We'll try and get through this fairly quickly. So if you all know,
It's not Cleve's tips, though, is it?
we're
Well,
not having
it's over.
Cleve's tips. We're not
It's too
doing
late.
Cleve's tips. So 2023 Melbourne Cup winner.
this is- but this is
Congratulations to all connections. which I wasn't on.
This is how Glennie wins, because he bets on it after the race has been. He knows who's going to win. It's like Back to the Future when he finds the book.
Apparently,
the almanac.
apparently because our
Glenn's got an
cricket
almanac.
guru said he was number 3.
He did.
Which is Lee Matthews' number.
And I don't know if he bet on it.
But anyway, the first, he came first. It was without a fight. Because he didn't, without a fight. That's why he won. Mark Zahara.
Do you know how to operate this phone?
He also won the
pick it up,
now,
Jeff, and you push some numbers.
he also won the Caulfield Cup,
Yes.
and that's a double.
Yes.
Does it work?
Plus,
Does it
he
work?
rode the winner of the 2022 Melbourne Cup win with Gold Trip.
Roger.
And he made the decision not to jump on Gold Trip this year because he wanted to be on the winner. And guess what he was on?
The winner.
Exactly, mate.
And so Gold Trip was in the race.
Yeah, Gold Trip, he finished, and I'll get to that, he finished, now 17th. But he won last year, too much weight. He had a little bit of weight on this year, so he too top heavy.
So that horse won last year. Gold Trip.
Yeah, and he was on it. Mark Zahara, so he is a star. But this is it. Anyway, here's your results. So without a fight, first, Salcombe, second.
I'll just jump in there, Glennie, and paid $9.30.
I was going to get to that.
Oh, sorry.
Shiraz, which because it's a drink,
It is.
they come third.
Red wine.
1990. That's amazing.
Ashran, fourth. Oh, God, this is a hard one. DeQuina Sweet Jr., fifth. True Marvel, that's you.
Well, naturally.
Eighth. Vow de Clare,
That's you.
ninth. Military Mission, 10th. Akita Sushi.
Well, I like a bit of sushi.
You like that?
Yeah. If you knew sushi like I knew
Become
sushi.
11. More felons. That's for all the people that burgle out there and do that.
Well, there's plenty of them out, Glennie.
12.
We'll call that the baby bonus horse.
Lostotchka. I reckon that must be German or something.
That's
I don't know.
why.
That's 13th.
Baby bonus.
Now, Vorburn was the favourite.
Ballburn?
No, good.
Did you say Ballburn?
Vorburn?
Oh, I thought you said Ballburn.
No, Berlin. It's a
was
Berlin
favourite.
horse.
Overseas horse. Future history, 15th. 16th breakup. Gold Trip, as I said, who won the cup
Kyle
last year.
Tripp. Sounds like Gold
Virtuous
Trip. Is it Kyle Tripp?
Circle
Gold Trip.
came 18th. 19th Serpentine. 20 Calipore. 21 Alan Cure, which was Damien Oliver's
Oh, last ride?
last Melbourne Cup ride. He's still got a couple of rides left in the because we're in the right in the business end of things. But he's done.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest hoop
I'm done.
ever.
Yeah.
Damien Oliver.
Congratulations.
So well
if
done.
you're watching, Damien.
We finished with 22 Magical Lagoon. And right you are.
Yes.
He's still running. He broke down. He had a bit of a heart problem, they reckon. He was a bit too hot, got a little bit too sweaty. He didn't finish. And I think there was something circle. I can't think. He didn't finish either. But so, Melbourne Cup. You mentioned
That sounds
about
like an outlet.
a few
$9.30.
things. So, by the way, sorry.
You with me still? What's happening?
Yes, by the way, Vorburn paid $5.50. That was the favourite. This is for the odds. This was before the race, so I thought I'd better put this in order. This was before the race. Did I say that?
Yes.
$7 was Gold Trip, the last year's winner.
Yep.
$8 was Without a Fight,
Yep.
paying good money. $3 I think it was for a place. $8.50 Absurd. It would be if it won because it was $8.50. It didn't do any good. $9.50 Salcombe. And that was that. But if we want to worry about what did things pay, the prize money. So it was eight.
So
it was $8 million. What was the cup?
What do you win if you win the Melbourne Cup?
Exactly, $4.4 million. They won.
That's a lot of horse feed.
So second got 1.1 mil.
How much does the horse get?
He just gets looked after. And
He doesn't get to
he
go
gets
to
a
the
few
Blue
carrots.
Factory.
He gets a few extra
what
carrots.
He gets some carrots.
Yeah,
Oh, he loves
okay.
his
No,
carrots.
he doesn't get to
Brushed
go to
his
Blue
teeth.
Factory.
Third gets 550,000. Fourth gets 350,000.
He drops away, doesn't it?
Fifth gets 230, and 6 to 12 gets $160,000.
So you still get $160,000 for
Yeah.
coming 12th.
Yeah.
I think we should buy a horse.
Football. Now, while we're at it, right you are. Failed to finish. Appeared to suffer heart stress.
Yeah.
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 Right. And I was just thinking, Salcombe second place. No good out of the barriers. viewers. No good.
Let us know, guys, if you had a win on Melbourne Cup.
He came home like an absolute steam train, but still lost by 2 lengths because he just can't get out of the barriers.
Can I ask you a question? I'm interrupting again, but
No,
Melbourne
you're
Cup
right,
is always the hardest race to
that's why
back,
you go
isn't
back
it?
in it.
So, I mean, and it normally pays really well.
And that's what I was going to say to you. Because I got that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm a guru. I just know everything.
Yeah, I know, Melbourne Cup. No, but you're right. It does pay well. And $8 is pretty good, isn't it?
What's that?
But just to give you an idea, on the day, this is the whole day. This is the Melbourne Cup day, because that's what it was, Melbourne Cup. So,
It's Melbourne Cup.
the other results in race 1, we had Dublin down, which our producer likes Dublin. Dublin up.
Dublin up.
She likes Dublin up.
And she likes
And she
Grace.
would have won a Dubliner, which we'll have one of them out
There it
because
is.
I've just invited me. You haven't got
Oh,
much
there you
left,
go.
mate. It'd be a little one for me.
You want one?
$11
I'll get you one
that
if you want.
paid. So if we're talking about money, this is where we're going. That was the Dali Marabjong plate, the Frothy plate. I Forgot You paid $3.70. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
The Tab Trophy race 3 was Warmonger $5.50. So still
You're not paying your house off here yet.
No,
Come
but
on.
hang on, but it gets better. The Swepperescence, I can't even say that properly.
Swepperescence.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh,
Schweppes,
gee,
yeah.
look at you
When you
go,
open
Jeff.
when you open
You
this
linguist.
lemonade. Race 4, Wigan, $9.
I know what I'm doing.
That's good, isn't it?
It's okay.
The Macca's Run. That was the race.
The Macca's
Race
Run.
5.
They had all these horses riding at McDonald's.
Tasmania run it.
Do they?
Yeah, the map.
No.
$7.
The map. Good on you. You're killing me.
I think so. I'll just ease that in there.
Right.
Now here we get. Now we're starting to get on the good money.
Sub-Zero.
The Miss Security Sub-Zero.
That's not Sub-Zero, the one that you used to get on.
Sub-Zero is one of the greatest horses.
I know.
Yeah, but no.
Had his teeth done.
At race 6, the Megastar. Now, Jeff, you said about not putting your house on it. The
Yes,
Megastar.
I saw this.
Paid $27.
$27, ladies and gents.
Right. And then the
Boys and
Lexus,
girls.
the Lexus Melbourne Cup, which was without a fight, number 3, apparently, according to Phil, which it was.
Well, I got to ask him.
$8.
Can I ring him?
You can ring him in. Howden Desirable
Just wait.
Stakes, race 8, roll on high, $12.
Yeah.
So keep getting better.
So there's some winners.
The Hong Kong Jockey Stakes was race 9, Skew Whiff. That's what I'm a little bit after I've had a few beers. $6. Permanent Trophy. That's what
Turn it up.
Hawthorn and North Melbourne will be taking home this year.
Is that
Race
for
10.
real?
That's what the horse's head's going to be called when they put it on the wall.
Zero
It's
paid
taxidermied.
$40.
How does that happen?
Well, yeah, but if you put
Do you remember what?
you put your house on it. That's a Cleves tip.
Well, Juanita would. She'd put a house on it. No, she wouldn't.
That is a Cleves tip.
When I should remember her name because the surname's Payne. She won the Melbourne Cup.
Michelle Payne.
Michelle Payne.
She was there.
What was but what were the
She's
odds?
retired.
What were the odds when
Just
she
retired.
won? Do you remember that?
101.
That's what it paid. $101.
Yes. Thank you very much.
I've got to ask him. I'm doing it.
While we're doing,
Keep
while you're
talking,
getting Phil,
I'll
keep
turn
going.
down.
Now,
You're right.
right you are, failed to finish. I said that. Sullivan second. The official attendance on the day was 84,492 spectators, and the crowd was 14.5% down on last year.
Is that Philly?
Speaking.
Philly.
That's a great man. Number
It's
3.
the Friday Frothy, mate. We're on live. How are you?
Auburn. God.
Yeah, good.
It's just 2 seconds of your time, Philly. Did you put a bet on number 3 on the Melbourne Cup or not?
Well, I only talked to two persons of significance in my life, and those two persons are the person you'd be looking in the mirror, Jeffrey Payne.
Oh, you're a
my
fantastic
beloved
bloke.
wife.
Yes. And?
And I think one took up that opportunity, and when opportunity knocks, it doesn't skin its knuckles, Jeff. So when you look in the mirror, you've only got yourself to look at.
So you didn't do it, did you? You told me that you were going to put a bet on number 3.
I think there was a credibility issue. You lacked my credibility in being a tipster. And once you commit the crime, you do the time.
Yeah, I'm bringing back Cleves.
All right. I just wanted to know if you put it on or not. Mate, 2 seconds. What are your thoughts on Maxwell?
Yeah, well, a friend of mine is a learned colleague of mine in Hobart, South Hobart, says it's the greatest one-day international innings of all time. So there you go.
Of
There you
all
go.
time.
Nice.
ODI champion, mate.
Hard to sort of argue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Bugger, the only thing he didn't have, mate, was cramp in we won't talk about where there's only place he didn't have cramp.
The extremities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had cramp. He had cramp everywhere, mate.
Little did I reserve salt tablets.
Exactly.
Exactly right, Philly.
I reckon. Do you reckon he got a bit of pickle juice, Phil, when it came out there? He must have had some.
He might have had a little jab from the Indian doctor or something, couldn't he? Or,
I think
he
you might be
have
right.
done too. I've never seen it.
The Pakistani bookies might have wanted him to get 200. They might have put something in his bloody tablet.
They did, mate. They pumped him with Rogan Josh.
Now, Phil, you played a fair bit of cricket. How does a guy stand there? And you're a big lad. How does a guy? You must have you'd have to have strong wrists and that. How does he
flick
the ball across his stumps and hit sixes down the ground? I know it's a small ground, but he was just standing there on one leg and hitting sixes. That wouldn't be easy to do, would it?
Yeah, he's a rubber man, isn't he?
He's a rubber. I've never
he's
seen
got
it.
elasticity.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
sake, I'll never.
Unbelievable innings, mate.
Yeah.
Philly, sorry, mate, I shouldn't have called you unannounced, but I just wanted to know if you put
That's right.
put the number on number 3, mate, because you told me to do it and I didn't do it. And
yeah, you'll carry it forward, mate, to the Sandown Guineas or something like that. Bound to come up again.
Just think, mate, if you were Sam Freedman and that, you would have won 4.4 million.
Ouch.
No, exactly.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, I've got to run, boys.
You're all right, buddy.
Okay, mate.
Have a great weekend. See you, Philly.
Take it easy, Phil.
You too, bye.
Okay,
Bye,
mate.
mate, bye.
Bye.
That's our cricket consultant, Philly Kingston.
He didn't back, did he?
He rang me and he said, I'm putting my money on number
It's like
3.
Glenn Cleaver. It's just exactly why I haven't done Cleave's tips.
You never change your
I'm
bet.
going to have to start Cleave's
Well,
tips.
you can't change a bet if you don't even put one on.
I'm going to have to start again. I mean, there's too many people winning
You gotta
on
put
my
one on.
bets, and I think I'm going to have to start again.
Let me know, guys, if you won on the Melbourne Cup. Put it up there, please, or give me a call. Ring us.
But
We'll
look,
do
the
whatever
whole
you
day was brilliant because it was a lot of all the glitz and glamour come out.
want. Don't ring us if you're on Facebook, because that was yesterday.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Full of races. Did
they get the storm? They
I
were
don't think it's
forecasting
got
storm?
too bad. I think it was pretty good. I think it might have been a shower or something, but it was nothing too serious. Top day, as I said, 85,000 or whatever it was, 84.
Yep.
That's it.
Nice report, mate.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Well done,
Thanks,
Glennie,
mate.
on the
That's okay.
Melbourne Cup. That's the Melbourne Cup.
By the way, Eddie Maguire was. Why was he doing?
Oh, who knows? Who
Still
knows?
doing all the interviews.
Collingwood. Hey, Damon Hedder. I'll just quickly jump onto this, right? Players' Championships, he's made it in. Players' Championships, you get into darts, ranked on merit of how much money you've made and your rankings, and he's made it.
Yeah.
He's in Group H, I think it is. So I've got a picture there of the
Group
groups.
H. Can I read him now?
H.
I can't see him. Oh, yes, he is.
But he's also
in
doing.
Group H.
He's Group H. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's it.
With who's he with? Nathan Aspinall. That's hard. Oh, he's with Ricardo Petrezio.
So what?
And Bo Greaves. She wins everything. So that's a tough group.
Juanita won't agree with you there.
Juanita,
will think.
what do you
the
think?
lad
That's a tough group.
That's a tough group, but I think the lad he might come through.
Yeah, I hope so.
He might be like West Coast.
But
He
mate,
might get off the carpet.
I've got to show you this. He's growing a mo for Movember. And now, Mum, you wouldn't know this. Damon Hedder is a guy that we've interviewed.
He's a champion.
He's from Western Australia. He turned pro.
He was a roofer,
and he went to England, and he's doing really.
Check out that porn star.
Here we go. Look at this.
Oh,
I'm not worried about the eyes.
Jeez, he looks like what's his name?
Yeah, Chopper.
Chopper.
Chopperee. He does.
Christ.
He does. So we've spoken to him a couple of times. He's won the World Championships, and he's becoming a really, really good player. And
Hello.
oh, hello. How does this work?
You got to answer it?
Hello, the Frothy.
Hello.
Juanita.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
We are
Good,
fantastic.
mate. I'm good.
Yeah, check out that book, eh?
Hey,
Yeah, it's awesome. Look at it.
did you saw the picture of him in the mo?
Yeah, he started posting about the start of November for it, so it's all for mental health. He always does stuff like this. So
he's
yeah,
a good
pretty
lad.
amazing.
He's
a
champion.
good
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm wondering what his walk-ons will be like for the Grand.
What do you reckon he'll do?
Oh, I mean, well, people are saying that he looks like Chopper Reed.
Well, I
That's what we
just
just
said
said.
that. At first, I only had to look at him for 2
Or he
seconds.
looks like Lily. No, not Lily. Merv Hughes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's got the handlebars there.
He's going to need to grow that
We'll
much.
zoom in a bit.
You'll have to grow it a bit more though.
Well, he had the glasses on there. I thought he might look like Elliot Goblet too, but for 1 second. Because he's cross-eyed. So he's got the picture there, he's cross-eyed. I thought it's Elliot Goblet.
So
there you go.
So what do you think of that group? That's a tough group, isn't it?
Pretty good. Nathan Aspinall is not playing his best at the moment.
No, that's why we're on. That's why you're on air.
Just a few tournaments. I know he's been leaving house and stuff like that.
Yep.
And his form at the moment is kind of, I wouldn't say touch and go, but he's not where he should be.
Yeah.
Now, let's see, Pikachu, otherwise known as Pikachu, he's performing really well.
He's on fire.
But Damon's beaten him before. So, yeah. Bo Greaves, well, guess who he scored two wins against when he was getting his tour cards.
Okay.
So,
And he's enjoying life over there. How's he going over there?
Yeah, he's enjoying life. He posted about them moving out of where they're at, and they're moving elsewhere at the moment. So
with Dimitri or on his own?
Yeah, Dimitri, Baby O, and his partner. So yeah, they'll all move in together.
Yeah, okay.
So where are they? Where are they based?
At the moment, they're based in Leicester.
Oh, in Leicester, in England. England.
Yeah.
Ah.
And they're going to be moving out of there. So haven't heard where he's moving to yet. So, but
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But, I think he'll come through his group. He's been doing pretty well on his pro tours at the moment.
He has.
He has.
And he's had more chances than the opportunities because he's getting into a lot of semi-finals as well, isn't he?
He is. A lot of semi-finals. I mean, yes, he only won, 2 this year, but that's 2 more than anybody else, really.
Yep.
If he had won the day that he and what's his name? Smith, not Michael Smith, the other Smith.
Against Jeff?
Yeah.
Not Jeff Smith?
Yeah, he possibly could have not had to qualify for the Grand Slam.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because he would have been at 3, so it would have been him and Noppet. But then Noppet probably would have gotten in because Noppet's a higher ranking than he is.
Yeah.
So he's still had some qualifications. But qualifications were good. His first game was 5, and then he did 5-2, and then 5-4.
Yep.
So which was really good.
No, he's doing
But
fair.
I think he'll come through. He's playing pretty good. I think his very first one he went through, he got quite far.
Yeah.
Actually, his very first Grand Slam, and he got quite far. So most people are picking that he's not going to get through because of his record on tally, but his record on tally is actually improving.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is.
We're right. We've got to think positive, don't we? That's what we've got to be. We've got to be positive.
We want to see a major.
Change.
We want to see a major
They
win. I
can
know
change.
he's won the World Cup doubles, but we want to see a major win for the young fella. So
It's a tough gig, though.
And
You got the best in the world. Tough gig.
Yeah.
and guys,
He's currently seated 13th, so he has dropped down 1.
Yep.
So that's because other people have been winning. But currently for the Players' Championships, he is seated 3rd.
Okay.
So it's 4th. Hold on a second. No, 4th. That's right. He's sitting in behind Going Price.
that's still good, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, last year he finished 1st. So he was top of the. Yeah, he was
Top
the
of the
number 1 seed.
Yeah. And guys,
He's equal.
I just want to say, if you're just joining us now, we're just talking to Juanita from WA, and we're talking about the Heat. Damon Hedder, who's
we've had on the show.
Yeah,
and,
talked to him a couple times,
we follow the Heat, and Juanita is Artie.
She's the guru of darts.
And the great...
You are the guru of darts, Juanita.
The best auntie, of course, and we love her. And, gee, when I get over to WA, Juanita, I'll tell you, we're going to have to go and...
You could be my auntie anytime, Juanita.
At any rate, we'll do that. We'll have to have a few beers over there.
I don't know if you're old enough to be your
I
auntie.
know.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think anyone is, to be honest with you. Hey?
Yeah, we're still wishing him the best. It all starts tomorrow. He's the first came off the rank tomorrow.
Okay.
9 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Oh, really?
My time.
Do you know how to watch it? Is it on KO?
Yeah, you can do it a number of ways. You can either go Foxtel,
Yep.
Yeah.
Foxtel. You can either do a KO,
Yeah.
or if you like being paid for PDC television, you can watch it through PDC
Watch it straight through
television.
there. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No, we'll be on KO, so we'll be watching it for sure.
Yeah.
What's the... Yeah. Sorry.
Yep. Go for it.
No, I was just going to say, I was just bumping off the subject. There's those fires going over there in WA. Is everything all good over there? Or
Yeah, they've been pretty horrible.
all under control, is it? Or the
Yeah,
ladies
at
have got
this
it,
stage,
and ladies have got under control?
but they're not nice at all. We always get really big, huge fires over this place.
Yeah.
So, really lucky at the moment that it hasn't run on for days and days and days. So,
Well,
but yeah.
big shout out to all the fireys and that, all the ladies and all the men around. Actually, they're coming from everywhere now. Victoria, the New South Wales crew went over there to fight the WA
Okay.
fires.
Well, they all help
Yeah,
out.
sorry.
They all help each other out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and the Victorians have just been up in Queensland, and they're fighting the big fires that they had up there. So unfortunately,
Just
I think
come
this
get
is the
into
thing we're
summer.
going to get now, Juanita. I think it's going to be all over Australia. It's very dry, and
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
after
hope
we had
not-
all
not
that
really.
rain, unfortunately now it's dried out, and it might be a bit scary.
Well, the thing that they brought in, that seems to have helped a lot. So, that new plane that they share between the states. So
Okay.
Exactly. And you're well?
I'm good. I'm fighting fit, and
That's the way.
loving life.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
We
Awesome.
love having you on.
And thank you so much for calling in. It's great to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
And all the best for the heat.
Yeah.
Way to go the heat.
Go the heat.
Hey, look, we've got the heat tops on, Juanita. Look,
We're on fire.
we're on
Go
fire.
on
Yeah.
fire.
We got the heat on.
Dig his new shirts and his new lights on his dart.
Well, get one, send one down for us.
Yeah, but
Get one sent over.
I do like the older shirt, to be honest with you, the white one. I'd get it too dirty. I'd spill my dinner on it.
The red one, so he changed it up and went white and red.
Yeah.
It's man bib now, Anita. Watch him.
I'm getting old, Juanita. I'm getting
All right.
old. Great to
Thanks,
talk to you.
guys.
Thanks
Have a
for
great
talking.
night.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Thanks for
You
calling
be
in.
well. You look after yourself. Bye.
Bye. How good is she?
I love her.
Hey?
She's great.
How good is she?
We've got to get to WA.
She's our darts guru.
She is.
That's good.
She's our darts guru. We've got the cricket consultant, Philly. We've got Rob as our NRL.
Rugby league.
Yes.
I don't know what we call
Rugby
him,
league.
but he does. They're not
Rugby,
here. They're not here tonight.
rugby league.
Anyway,
They're probably busy.
hey, just before we go, you got a quick bit of footy, haven't you? Just really quickly,
Just
really
quickly.
quickly.
Okay. Adelaide, I don't know why I'm saying this, but they've missed on a few targets with their structure for their 2024 campaign. James Raleigh, who was an ex-Geelong player, if you go back a little bit, he's departed after 3 years dead.
Who's that?
Both
Pizza.
Stuart Dew and Ben Rutten have knocked back.
Hang on. Hello, the Frothy.
Oh, g'day, is that Jeff?
It is. It is.
Is that Glenn?
Yes, hello.
Is this? Can he
Hey,
just?
Glenn, like, it's good to know that you're supporting someone from North Melbourne on your shirt there. It's great to see.
Did you play with Jason Dunstall by any chance?
Jason. I've not heard of him.
Boomer
Hey,
Harvey.
I've got a big question for you.
Yes, go shoot,
Where's my pizza? I ordered it like an hour ago. It hasn't come yet.
mate. I got to tell you, we're in Tasmania, so Yeah, we're going to struggle to get that to you.
It's going to be a bit mouldy.
Hey, Darren, it's taken a long time for me. I didn't realise he's actually done me.
Harvey.
He's put Harvey on me damn top now, and I didn't even realise.
Nice work.
There you go.
Nice
That's
work.
great.
Nice work. I
Jeez,
like it.
lucky I've been talking. I've
Yes.
been talking to your mum. Lucky I've been going for Cooperoo all my life.
Oh, yes, Tags.
I've got a question for you, Jeff.
Yeah, it's got conditioner in it, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, do you want the instructions for your clock behind you? Because it's an hour behind.
Hey, we're on daylight savings time. I know you're right.
No, leave it. That gets us.
Isn't that your time?
Yeah, that's what I'm on at the moment. That's why I'm waiting for my pizza.
We're
No,
very,
it's-
very punctual during summer.
Yes, we're always an hour early.
Don't worry about you waiting for your pizza, mate. We've got a cat sitting out the door there who's been waiting all night for something. I don't know, probably a rat. I don't know.
She's
But
just
anyway.
guarding the bar, man. That's what she's doing. Hey, what's going on?
Look, well, I just rang up to talk to my mum, actually. I didn't know you guys would be there.
Actually, we haven't brought her in yet. She's actually their best guest, mate, that we've probably ever had. And but she's been sitting there very patient.
Yeah, she had a
tonight.
couple little giggles.
Yeah, a couple of giggles. There's probably a few too many wines, though, mate. So she can't actually make it up to the stage. So
Oh no! Hello, you're on! You're on! Give a wave! Hello, hey! Oh, Peg's on there as well.
Oh, Peg's there, and the cat's there.
thank
There we
God,
go.
just found a rat.
Oh, my goodness, there she is.
There
Hi,
you-
Mum. Hey, I just needed to know where the key is to the wine cabinet. G'day, Leah.
G'day, Leah.
How you going?
Good, thanks.
We're on the Gold Coast, mate. In another week. If you want to come down, another 2 weeks after that.
Oh,
Mate, I hope it changes because it is absolutely bucketing down rain here at the moment.
Oh, is it
Lightning
really?
and everything. We're just bringing it on for you.
okay.
Oh, nice.
That'll be right, mate. You know, when I jump off the plane there, mate, the sun will shine like it normally does.
So you're going to ask him or not? You're going to ask him or you got him?
Well, you keep your pants on, Glenn.
Yeah, well, it doesn't happen very often,
It'd be
Darren.
an ugly, mate, if it wasn't. But anyway, you're right. What do you
So, well,
what was the question?
he played with the great man from
No, he
Hawthorn,
did. He played
right?
with Jason Dunstall.
You're going to ask
I don't
him.
know why.
What was he like? Come on.
Well, what was he like, mate? Playing with a great man. Jason
He
Dunstall.
was good.
He was good. He was good.
Got his number?
Now,
Hey, mate, what I can tell you, and I don't like to...
you do like
You
to blow
do.
your own
I
trumpet.
might have to blow my own trumpet here. I did play on Darren Pritchard, was the guy that, which was the guy that used to stick it down his neck every 5 seconds.
What did he stick down his neck?
The ball.
I heard you play with that guy called George Washington.
That's him. That's him back in the day, mate.
Oh,
no, the ball.
Can I ask you a question? When you were playing with him, what age was that, mate?
That was the under-19s.
Under 19.
19s.
And did you see him as gifted as what he was?
His kicking came on something chronic after he left us.
Yeah.
They obviously put a lot of time into his kicking, but yeah, it was. I mean, it was just a great team. At the time, we had another guy that went straight down to the Bears, and he'd only played for like 3 years. He was awesome, Michael Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
yeah, the
yes.
whole team was just amazing. But
Yeah.
of course, we were kicking football made of papyrus back then.
So when he Pirates, yeah, okay. When he came
good
down here,
boats,
Darren, I can remember him playing at North Hobart, and he represented Queensland. Now we've spoken about this probably about 5 years ago. I can't remember how long. 10 years ago.
I can't remember.
I can't even remember how old I am.
No.
But,
I can tell you.
But he came down and he represented Queensland. It was before he got drafted to Hawthorn. I think he kicked 5 or 6 goals at North Hobart, and then he got drafted. But Tasmania won. I'm sorry to tell you that, mate. But anyway, he got drafted after that. So, but he was quick off the mark. Certainly not as rotund as he is now, and he was a dead-eye dick. In other words, he couldn't kick points. He was a very good kick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
of
it was
course,
great to have a leading forward, Glenn. He was always on the lead,
he
which was excellent.
He was brilliant, and he's had a brilliant career. So you're lucky to be playing with such a great man.
I got to tell you,
Perhaps you should have gone to bloody Hawthorn, mate, and we won another premiership.
Oh, no, I couldn't stand that.
No.
I couldn't stand
Mate,
that.
his younger
Instead
brother's
of
an
the
electrician,
Vultures.
and I did my apprenticeship with him.
Oh, really?
Who's this?
Yeah,
His
so
younger
it's a small
brother.
world. His younger brother,
Oh,
Nick.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
So there's a Nick Dunstall. Okay.
Did he play?
Yeah.
Did he play footy?
Yeah, so did Harry, his older brother. They all played footy.
Gee,
Okay.
there's a lot of them.
Any good?
Harry was a good player. Yeah, Nick gave up early. He liked what Glenn's doing now, having a bit of a drink.
Oh, you're right, mate. I've just moved off the beer.
He's having a
on
double.
Double
one.
up. Look out.
Cheers.
His pants will come off later.
You know what? This is a first because I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would have interviewed my own brother on the Friday Frothy.
Well, I've interviewed Mick. We had Mick on,
Well, that's true.
didn't we? We've had Mick on. Now we've had Desley on, Mrs. Payne,
Well, she is.
royalty,
Senior.
Royalty in the bar.
royalty on now.
Oh.
And here you, Darren.
There you go.
And by the way, mate,
Well,
I was just letting you know, if you ever want to come back down, and apparently you may, Penguin Tours are still on.
Free of charge.
Still running, free of charge.
Free
So,
charge. That goes for everyone out there. ladies and
Anyone
gentlemen.
there? I now have I've gone from the little minibus now. I've got the massive
He's got his
tour
licence.
now. I've got
He's
my
got the
own
full
bus.
executive RV.
I've got lights, all for the
Turn the
Penguins.
lights off.
I turn the lights off. Can't have them off.
No.
No, the lights are orange.
A lot of trouble up there for that.
You did.
But the place now, actually, in my name, now they've started building resorts up there now, mate, just for penguins. So you'll see that. If you come down here, it's all on me. I've done it. It's about me. It's all about me.
I don't know
Always
what's
has
going on.
been. At
Oh,
Bicheno.
no,
So
that's
Bicheno, beachfront.
Hang on, he's
mate,
talking.
penguins.
Hang on. Yes.
Just take I'd like you to know, Glenn, we're all still wearing the T-shirts with Glenn's Penguin
Glenn's
Tours
Penguin
on.
Tour.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
At the Whisperer, as they call
The Whisperer.
it.
Penguin
The
Whisperer.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna crank this thing up, mate. Thank you for your call.
Okay.
You take it easy. And Johnny's coming down with a pizza very shortly.
Yeah, you'll have it soon.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got a little kid that's really wanting to eat now, so I'll say goodbye and thanks for talking to me.
Okay, good on you, mate.
Thanks for ringing in.
Ruse.
Go the Roos. See you, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I thought I knew that number. I love the phone. The phone is so good,
It is.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I love the phone. Hey, one last thing before we go. Chad Wingard dropped. then
Chad
picked up again?
Wingard, Cooper Stevens been delisted.
Yep.
And they'll be picked up on the rookie. I think a lot of the AFL sides
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
They did that with
because
Kane-
they need to
Kane
get people
Turner.
on their list. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And,
Actually, I think they did it with Harvey once as well.
yeah, and just a quick
No,
thing
was it?
out to the Tassie boys in the draft coming up.
Yes. Who we got?
Colby McKercher.
From?
He's from up north, but they played in the Allies.
Yep.
He go pick 3 or 4 probably with you guys.
Oh, really nice.
Riley Sanders plays very much like the guy that.
I don't want to stick the knife in, mate.
The Colonel.
But because we do have
No, he
3
was
or
the-
4 picks in the top 10. But
Yeah,
anyway.
well, the Colonel will probably go. He won the Lark medal, which was for the for the
whiskey,
whole. No,
whiskey
that was
drinking.
for the whole
Lark.
carnival.
Yep.
So he won that. So he plays very much like the guy that left you and went to Port Adelaide. What's his name? Your number 1 pick last year.
Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah,
Horn,
him.
Jeff Francis Horn.
That's him. He plays very much like him. So
Yep.
he could go number 5 or 6.
Good luck to you,
James-
Francis Horn. You're weak.
James Leake, and I've got to go there shortly.
What?
That's a bit rough.
Sorry.
James
That was
Leake, I've got to go there shortly.
Bit heckly,
I
wasn't it?
said that very quickly. I've got to go shortly.
Yeah.
James Leake, but possibly 9 or 10.
Yep.
Said you-
And Ari Schoenmaker.
Oh, I like that.
Apparently can play. Got a little bit of a misdemeanor, early.
Yep.
In his when he was playing for the
Urinated.
Devils. Or
Urinated
whatever.
in public.
No, he had a few,
Nah,
few
no.
frosties, and they didn't like it.
Roger.
So he was banned for a little while, but apparently
Yeah.
CP can play.
Yep.
And
CP
Jack
can play.
Jack Callanan,
Yeah,
which is
what do I know
son
that name?
of
Ian.
Callanan.
Ian Callanan.
Ian.
Wingnut.
Ian.
Ian Callan.
Small forward. They haven't mentioned him, but very talented footballer. Could get picked up in the draft. So we've got how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really top.
Yeah, really. Tatty boys.
That are really low in the draft, and I think that's great for a state. So well done, Tassie boys.
Yeah, well done. Well done, Glennie.
Nice work.
Nice job.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to leave you guys tonight. We're just about done. We're going to leave you tonight with another world record, Glennie. Another world
What
record.
did we do now?
This is Australian surfer Laura
okay.
Enova.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Laura,
Enova. Not
is there any Innova?
Enova.
There's no Innova.
Is It's just the start of it. But anyway,
Only the start of it, not the end of it.
she's broken the records for the largest wave surfed by a woman after paddling in. So she
Good
didn't
Lord,
get towed.
40.
And
Jesus.
13.3 metres high, 43.6 foot high
Bloody
in Hawaii.
How amazing is that?
Oh, there it is there. But how do they measure the waves? Does anyone know? I asked this on
Somebody
Facebook.
goes out
don't
there
know.
with a builder's tape.
It must,
Jet ski, and they get a ruler.
there must be a
I don't
big
know.
arm.
That's huge.
But seriously, how do they measure a 43-foot wave?
Well, look,
Oh, I don't know.
I can actually say, where in,
Virtue
it
would know.
doesn't
Surveyor.
say, it doesn't say in Hawaii, does it?
I don't
Well,
think
it
it
is
measures waves.
Yeah,
though,
no, it
does
doesn't say where.
No,
though.
just
It's not
all I've got-
Sunset Beach or anything like that.
No, all I've got is Hawaii.
There'd be a buoy
Or Wyoming or
Well,
whatever
we
they
went
call
to-
it. But look, I'm telling you, when me and Lee
that would
were,
have a depth sounder in it, and as it goes up and down, it measures the
how many
wave.
years
That's
ago
how
was
they-
that left? 40, 30, 20,
60,
60,
65 years
30
ago.
years ago, 20 years ago? When we went to Hawaii, it's the most scariest looking thing. When you go there and you have a look and you're looking at that, and that looks okay because it's nice and blue. When you're actually there, you think no one would get on that. And they have to start at the beach down the far end.
Yeah,
By the time they paddle out, then they're towards the middle of it.
yeah.
And then when they come in, and normally they're taken with a...
I've done it.
Well, that's, because look at you. You look like you've hit the sand too. You've got beard rash.
Beard rash.
Gosh.
That's all we've got tonight, guys.
And I
Thank you.
got- and I
Thank you
got
so
bloody
much.
nappy rash.
No, you too.
Nappy rash.
He's going to get his gear off. I hope not. That's all we've got tonight, guys. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Darren gets his pizza.
I just,
Yeah, right.
I just want to thank Juanita for ringing in,
Go.
thanking Philly for taking our call, and
Yes.
Dags, my brother, for ringing
Yeah.
in. It makes us happy when people ring in and talk to us. So
Yeah, we do, and you've got to
I know you're alive.
actually, you've actually got to start ringing in new people
Yeah.
because we have a little bit of fun on here, and
a little bit.
there's nothing on TV. For God's sake, get on the Frothy. For God,
Yeah.
I mean, hello. Anything you want to know about sport and that, we're pretty educated.
He's a good. Well, we're not. You are.
No, we're pretty educated.
I'm the talker. I just make up rubbish,
No,
and
you do
you're
not.
the
No,
you're
you
the
do
guy
not.
with the.
No, and
with the stats.
Actual fact, even if you want to know something or you can tell us something,
Yeah.
get on there and ring the bell and just.
I'll tell you something.
Oh.
All right. She's giving us the force.
Anyway, the good thing is we're done
That's
for
it.
the night. So thanks very much.
Thanks for coming, Mum. Hope you enjoyed it, Leah, producer. Thank you very much.
And
I said
Mickey
Leah.
Cleaver, I'll see you next Saturday night. I hope you've got a VB there
Look
when
out,
I
Mick, he's
land
coming.
into the Gold Coast.
I'm going to be here for Rob and can say there's Great Northern in it.
The crisp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had everything
yeah.
tonight. Okay.
Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Bye.
Guys, I'm Reviews. You're listening to the Friday Frothy. What a fantastic show.